afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the next exciting Propagandacast with me, your host Imperial Dean, Master of Propaganda, here also like Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to 1 vs 1 on Crossroads. In this half, you got Dave fighting for the Oberkommissar Germany, Deutschland, taking on the role here of the elite Hammond going Fallschirm Panzer Division. There's in the north, you got Captain Price fighting for the Soviet Union, Socialism, rolling out here with the 15th Mechanized Corps. And we got Breakthrough, Spec Ops, and Scavenge here for Dave with Infantry, Obersoldaten, Sturmpanzer, Raketen versus Price's Reserve Army, Mechanized Support, and Shock Rifle with double guards and sniper bullets. They've got a double engineer star, so it looks like a penal to a build here from Price, maybe with a sniper added in or two. We got double cool wings out for Dave though, and we got Breakthrough. I mean, Scout because he will quick lock down any strategy there from Dave in that sense. And we got Breakthrough Doctrine again. That could mean officers from Dave. I certainly love to see him using the Sturm Officer again, overlook units, and I certainly feel like Dave could be one to get a really good usage out here of the Sturm Officer. We got the Sturmpanzers in West. We got a sniper there out for Price. Is going to try and put some pressure there on Dave here in the early moments of the game. And we got Volksgrenadiers out as well. But it does mean, even with the doubling, he's going to be falling a bit behind in the early game, particularly with the double Kugelwagen, which can also make it harder for Dave to use Price to use the snipers sort of freely. It's going to force him to go for a scout cut pretty quick, though, of course. And that can then lock down the double Kugelwagens. Interesting to know about how Dave is moving about. He's sort of trying to disrupt his opponent's fuel supply, not so much securing his own right away. There you go, sniper out here for Price. Cool, and there goes following with a scout car. At least having hurt one, he's thinking it's going to be good anyways. I mean, it generally is. How much you'll need it, we'll see if he sort of realizes that. Will David go for a Kettenwerfer? I mean, he's probably not anticipating that. I mean, usually most of the players at the moment go for not a conscript, but he's not seen any. So of course it might be dawning on Dave soon that he might be up against something that's going to require a counter from him. You've got mines going down there, so he's probably anticipating something might want to slow down. Sniper ball there's yet to fire a single shot here. Price is holding back a sniper. We got the M31 out here for Price. And full squad almost done. He might try and bait the scout car into the mines. Well, obviously though, Price takes the bait. Oh, he goes for it. He doesn't anticipate the mine this early on, and the scout car goes down. It gets abandoned at that. It gets abandoned, but I don't think he can secure it. Sniper team moving up. This Kuvan moving in. It's got to push back. The sniper's going to try and secure the scout car, I think. This is just the first 3 minutes of the game there. Dave baiting in the scout car and getting jackpot with an abandon, punishing Price for just going in aggressively. He's trying to get to the scout car to deny David, but he can't do it. Dave is got, I think, Dave to recover the M301 light scout car and motorize the Oberkommando West without having to go for another blitz. In fact, get more mobility. He can move this one and fire on the move with a 50 caliber and the 30 caliber in the back. Good lord. That is a rough start there for Price. Of course, Price should be able to overcome this, but it's going to be giving Dave a bit of an edge. My God, just look at this mess. Fashions? No, it's American engineering. I don't even know how half this thing works. I'm pretty sure he just painted red and hope it goes faster. Cool bombing about there, but there you go. He's good to go with the scout car. He's good to go with the M3A1. So there we go. And he's going to pop in the Sturmpanzers. Oh, vengeance is a dish best served with Sturmpanzers riding in the back of a scout car. He's going to go for the snipers though. Price says getting a sniper murdered sends tingles, and he just retreats them right away. Meanwhile, we can see that Dave's playing his scout car there. Careful, obviously, he's just got it all fixed up, so he doesn't want to lose it too fast here to Price or any mistakes. So meanwhile, Price is going there for some penal troopers, some Strafniki. Point there being secured, and we got a mechanized raiding up for Dave. He's riding high on the initial successes and wishes to go for something a bit more mechanized here to support his motorized infantry. And lastly, aims up for the mechanized regiment. But there he goes, going to send in the cool button and the scout car thing to catch the sniper. Got the engineers nearby. Can he do it? Sniper's hiding out, and there he goes, spotted by the 50 caliber machine gun wielding scout car. We got people that are blocking. Will he go for anti-tank rifles already? And there's certainly a lot of questions here. There are a lot of questions. But so far, Price is not having a particularly good time. More mines being attempted there by Dave to make it harder for Price to break out. But that's a scout Kuban that goes down. The penal troops certainly showing their worth, and the nerf of the Kubelwagen so it's worth as well. And there we go, got a looks on the way for Dave. Of course, it has been made rather much longer to get, so it's not going to be a problem for Price right away. They're still going to have to push back Dave before soon. It looks like this time around he's a bit more paranoid about this point. He does not go into it. Of course, there's a punch that sometimes he forgets about and still walks into it. He's trying to get the pond, getting shot to bits with the scout car, supported by the Sturm Pioneers, and these Kubang number 2 being hunted down by penal troopers. Will Price go for more? Is he actually setting up for guardsmen here? In which case, we could expect a lot of guardsmen then very quickly. I mean, he does have 2 doctrines for it, one which increases line of sight and one which in defense, and of course the other which increases their armor penetration. Not that's going to have a huge effect, but there you go. We got our first guardsman scored out. There's a Price is likely going to push for a lot of them, I think. With DP light machines and the likes, I think some people tend to underestimate how powerful the guardsmen are, and they only got buffed, so I mean, they can become better. So we'll have to see how it works out here. Also, a quick explanation: they do have their own version of Hit the Dirt, which increases their rate of fire overall. It doesn't really work like the conscripts Hit the Dirt. Just a quick note there, because recently there has been apparently some confusion on the subject matter. So I figured clear that up here on the video, in case someone was wondering. There you go, into a grenade there, but Price's guardsmen dodge it. Definitely. And there you go, getting flanked here by Volksgrenadiers, got perhaps more grenades. And there you go, DP light machines on the Volksgrenadiers out in the open. They are easy targets for the guardsmen, hardened Russian veterans who've seen much and forgotten even more for the power of vodka. There you go, Lux moving in here. Kubang almost down. Guardsmen out in the open, easy targets for the Lux. There you go, Kubang goes kaput. And Dave is going for a second Lux. A second Lux from Dave. We're going to see some aggressive vehicle tactics there. Sadly, though, no use of the doctrine as yet. No Sturm officer, for example. I'm a bit sad for that. I would like to see Dave use that. As M31 those back, got a Sturm Pioneer squad here riding along with a minesweeper supporting the Lux here. Got a second guard squad out there for Price's guardsmen are still fighting against the Lux here. Holding out in a pair of some shrubbery there, but sadly, shrubbery was never known for its great fortification properties. Dropping anti-tank rifles and DP light machine guns. Kind of neat, like those mittens you got for kids to keep onto the gloves in winter. There's a little thing to keep onto them, the little strings there, so you know they don't drop them by accident. Anyway, you should probably grab them there. Of course, it's technically the guy who wields them who's dead, so obviously they wouldn't do much good, but you know. Anyways, penal levers the Lux. Upgrading there. The other guards will, of course, can just pick them up and claim them. Or we could, of course, upgrade them with something else and let some other unit grab these weapons. But clearly that's not going to be right in time there for Price. But down here, penal getting some Lux as much as they can. And we got some more fun. We got the scout car. Oh, he could lose it. And the Sturm Pioneers. Oh dear, they might get wiped. There we go. Poor Fritz flies through the air. Catapulted out. As he always was the Origa engineer back in school, and thusly decided it was the right time to test out his catapult seat. Was too good. It works! Blump. Lux versus Guardsman there, with another Lux moving in here. I mean, double Lux is not something you see that often, but Davey is clearly confident in Sieg if he commits here to double light tanks here versus Price. Heavy autocannon fire wrecks Price's unfortunate Guardsman with ruthless, merciless fire. Troops sailing reinforcing, sniper team moving out. Both of Dave's Luxes being pulled back there for repairs, so they have suffered quite some pings there from the anti-tank rifles. So there you go, both guard squads on the move there for Price. The double looks going to make it a bit harder there for Price to get the most out of his guardsmen. In some ways, I mean, he can't quite get a lot of the DP light machine guns. He's probably just going to call in another one. He could, of course, try and take out now, but we'll see. Although first looks to go. We also note here, Dave's gone for double Sturm Pioneers and repair Pioneers. He's got a lot of repair power. Needed here versus Price. Panzerfusiliers, but still, no Storm Officer from Dave. I am disappointed. There we go, it looks pushing back the penal troop squad on its own. With no support, we got a full guards platoon now hiding up behind the stone wall, waiting for any fascists to appear to get a good peppering. Looks there, not quite a binding, so they have to go out in the open, but still that's a lot of anti-tank rifle fire, and it looks though quickly pulls back, realising that's not going to end up too well for it in the long term, even the short term. And there you go, Price going for a third guard squad. It's only been some time that I've seen that many guard squads in a single fight, but Price is happily going there. But no guards player has gone for some time. But there you go, Luke's flanking up. He has to deal with an advancing assault from the front here. One guard squad there almost being utterly annihilated as Luke's just unleash hell on their side. A really nasty mechanised patrol here from Dave, and just pursues. He's really looking for a wipe there. Third guard squad that's fighting on the other side of the Pumas are also equipped with anti-tank rifles, so we got a lot of anti-tank rifles from Price now. There's about 8 of them. And those in the guard squad, but they're rated as elite. They're slightly better than one the penal troopers are wielding. And we got breakthrough attacks allowing Dave now to secure a lot of territory very fast. He's cut off a lot of vital points very fast. Still no offers of it. Guards been forcing healing. Punches out in the open each target. Got the sniper there getting in some good kills for the motherland. And there you go, fuel point rendered neutral in a matter of seconds. Good ability then, great to see Dave use it. Looks as they're hammering away, but getting hammered at as well. Almost got one. Price that has yet to take up. This is where a single contact squad could do Price a lot of good, so he could just merge with the guards and just keep them moving on the penal troopers. We've got Mantroopers up there. Finding one to get rid of those bloody mines and just be careful of them, which I think is a very good idea, and would be very unfortunate, for example, to lose the snipers to a mine. Fixing up the looks there. He keeps having up, I think, bad memories about this, kind of like he's moving, and then there's like, you know, just this flashback. The sort of Price remembers losing the scout gun, he just sort of stops moving away from it. But more mines going off, killing several guardsmen and penal troopers. Punishing Price there for bunching his men up a bit too much. And the minesweeper crew was right there. They could have spotted it. They could have saved them. By the way he's acting around here, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Price wakes up in the night just thinking about that scout guy lost that mine out, got a band, just middle of the night, cold sweat, and he's just, the mine. Oh, the mine. I can't sleep. Obviously with a thick Polish accent, but I don't know how to do those. Force moving ahead against the guards. We get a quick grenade here. Oh, not grenade. Instead, they get grenaded instead by Dave's force. We've got the looks again sitting in here for a big fat flank. Price is yet to take up. He's losing so much manpower. He's doing what he can here versus Price, though. Or Dave, I mean. Now moving in. Guardsmen there being pushed back by the double looks, including in one veterancy too. And there you go. DP light machine gun drop. We got the pins. We got the guards moving in. There's going to be a thick wipe. Oh! Close there, and the snipers that take the wrath in now of the Luxus. They also survive. Holy smokes. Damn close there for Price. And the Luxus is almost dead, but the problem is though he's out in open cover, and there's still a bunch of German infantry blocking him, including the Sturmpioneer squad, now with a DP light machine gun of their own. And there you go. Successfully defended against Dave's mechanized assault. They knew although Dave was taken up, they could go for some orbital darting, though he's going for a battle group headquarters now, delaying any tech. He's probably not worried about Price hitting him with the tanks right away, just rather than they try to support his infantry better. He's going for an MG-34 as well. So that seems to be sort of Dave's idea there. And just trying to push for Panzer IV as fast as possible. Then again, with that many guardsmen, penal troopers, the Panzer IV might even struggle just a bit. Then again, he's got two Luxes upon the Panzer IV. Could perhaps be enough. Oh, well, the heavy repairs going on here for Dave. He even got breakthrough tactics. He just quickly hits the point here. Again, great stuff. And overall, I think, overlooked ability by a lot of Robo Commandos players. Price's was moving. Oh no! Looks like his stress is there. Oh no! At least, yeah, he suffered 4 losses from that. So when he finally overcame his fears to the point, he was still punished. He'll definitely have nightmares about that one tonight. But there you go. DP light machine gun blob almost sets apart the Volksgrenadiers squad. But he actually ended up suffering more to the mine than he did inflict damage on the Volksgrenadiers squad. But there you go. Got the Luxus moving in there. Price still not taking up peace. Gonna need armor soon. Like, if he can push out a T-34 76 fast, he might still have a chance here, I think. So really push back against Dave. But he needs to be fast about it. And what is Dave doing? Oh! Is he trying to sort of bait them into some kind of just murder scene? I'm not entirely sure what he's planning here, but he's planning something, though. He's planning something. I mean, double ambush looks is clearly you're up to something sneaky. Whoa, more guards from Price. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting for Russians. And there he goes for the sniper. That's why he did it. That's why he did it. Dave shows the way in counting snipers. Double cloaked looks. They did end up losing one of the looks, which actually is going to be a huge boon there for Price, as there's less to contain his infantry. And of course, he's now got 4 guard squads and a penal trooper squad. Just pushing ahead there. And Price apparently responding, he's going to build 2 snipers. Apparently just daring Dave and just taunting him, I'm not entirely sure. Now the MG-35 for Dave here to help contain these massive Russian infantry onslaughts, though again, not particularly good at maintaining map control, particularly when Dave just strikes with Volksgrenadiers using breakthrough tactics. Overall good stuff there from Dave. Panzer they're getting shredded for heavy machine gun fire. You can actually go for a Panzer IV now, though of course in theory you could just try and play for the King Tiger. Price still remains adamant though in not taking up, which, I mean, he's got so much fuel. I mean, he could just suppose just play for the ISU, which might be what he's doing, but I can't say I feel that frightfully efficient here versus Dave in the meanwhile. I mean, it's just a large part of time that Dave could just bring up his own stuff. Now the sniper there for Price, it seems like he's going to try and go for his word there versus Dave. Almost right there in the south. You got the looks here versus just engineers. They've been a penal squad. They've been punished. And there you go. He gets a wipe on the infantry squad. Bit of loss there for Dave and Germany. The Hammond Göring here is suffering in its fighting with the Russians as the 15th Mechanized Corps just vomits out infantry to just swarm the positions, but veteran infantry, not just the standard conscripts. So we'll have to see how long he can maintain these counterattacks. They are kind of expensive here for Price. Need to fall back there. Healing reinforcement, a lot of reinforcements. Overall, in fact, so many reinforcements for Price's Dave still punching out of the DP light machine gun. And mines as well from Dave, good work. And another use of breakthrough tactics. Excellent stuff there, excellent stuff. Troops healing reinforcing. Mines down there from Dave. He keeps it up with the mines. Almost got the MD-34 there. We got a lot of mines there from Dave. A lot of mines. He's laying down a practical minefield there. They've got minefields up here from Price to help deal with that. Very good. MD-34 falls back. Those replacing it with a Volksgrenadier squad instead. And there you go. The guards launch the assault. Charging for the center. Not utilising any real cover there. Continuing up these side grain points here. Though no mines will then support the central assault here, which could get caught up there on the mines. In the west, though, Dave's pushing in. They could actually try and flank behind Price and cut off the retreat path. Murder the sniper, and that'd be pretty good work then. Seems like that is what Dave is in fact setting up for there. He's allowing Price to just advance it up for a really strong flank. Of course, he has to retreat through it for some reason. He's going to end up pretty badly hurt. But there you go. Price was not ready for this development. He was caught off guard by the fact he left his flank exposed and got punished for it. But there you go. Price running in there trying to catch the sniper. One gets, but there you go. The guards' horde just proves to be too much and forces back the Panzer's leader, threatening them with total annihilation. There you go. Luke's number 2 hitting best 23. So Price now has got a slightly more awkward position there with his left flank being threatened heavily there by Dave. Though he's got to his eastern fuel point, now trying to close up things. There you go. Spare Puncher Quarters covering the carve point. And Dave is clearly playing here for the King Tiger, the Königstiger. As Price is close to the ISU 152, is still not taken up whatsoever. He remains adamant in his refusal. Almost got the looks of the Sturm Pioneers pushed back here with some losses, some damage inflicted. And he's going for another guard squad. That is 5 guard squads there from Price. Is he even playing for the ISU then? And there you go, mines go off. They're killing numerous of Price's men, almost wiping out the engineer squad in the process. Yaktig available, though I doubt Dave's going to go for Yaktig here. He'd have to have gone off the deep end if he did that. It's very close to the King Tiger. I mean, the King Tiger, I think, is definitely going to force Price to go for the ISU. Because I don't think Gart's going to have much of a chance with the King Tiger. Even 5 of them supported by a penalty squad, all were down to tank rifles. I think they're going to struggle with the King Tiger, in particular if Dave just supports that one well. But I could be proven wrong. It could work out, I guess, somehow. I just don't think so. Dave is moments away there from the Tiger to the Königstiger, though to be honest, he could easily pressure him with the Panzer Force, but again, he might be worked. They're just not going to work out with all the anti-tank rifles on the field. And that's obviously wants the biggest, boomiest solution. Price on the hand is never going to eat the ISUs. Apparently it's not even remotely containing the possibility of being hit by King Tiger, anything big. Guard squad push back, and there you go. You can call in the King Tiger. You can also call in the Yaktig, obviously, but again, they'll very much be going off the deep end. There you go, Tiger 2 out there for Dave. Almost losing the looks here though. And wiping out the Guardsmen instead. Good work, they're gaining at 24. Königstiger setting out there for Germany. So Price is down 1 guard squad here. And there you go, the King Tiger sets feet into Price's men as it advances. But he is sitting in there without support. And there you go, the guard squad falls back. King Tiger shoots and obliterates numerous guardmen with a single hit for the fatherland. Dave following up with more machine guns to help contain Price's infantry antics. As for Price, he does seem to be finally setting up here for the ISU, but the question is, can he do it in time before Dave just rolls over him? But MD-54 guarding eastern points there. King Tiger awaiting support here in the centre, slightly north of the centre. And there you go, Guardsmen pursued here by the looks of S-24. Damage being inflicted, Guardsmen being pushed back. Up here, just healing reinforcement. quite right at the moment here. Again, Price is clearly just waiting now for the ISU. He is buying time for the heavy assault gun. The Schwerer boy is one hope in taking on the King Tiger. Thusly finding himself punished for not taking and just relying on so many guardsmen here. I mean, even the sniper's not really doing him any particular amount of good at this stage. So he's definitely going to do some hard digging to get himself out of this hole. He managed to more or less dig himself in the first place. Though, of course, Dave was more than happy to help. You know, the classy gentleman he is. And there you go. Got the ISU with 152 up there. So ISU versus King Tiger. Only a special rifle command. No tech from Price. Just more or less all guards with a single penalty per squad. Certainly not your average company who's too far on many levels. And I think a lot of it just happened again because, well, Dave just managed to bait in that scout car successfully. I mean, even if he hadn't been abandoned, it would still been a pretty big win there for Dave. But just it getting abandoned was so big there for Dave. Really, I think he came much farther here. And Dave is going for 4th MG34. That is a lot of machine guns. That's about, I think, a platoon's worth of machine guns in a heavy company. Or whatever they called it. But they got 14 to fall back. Got the ISU just hammering away there at Dave. With its 152mm shells. Which is a fun note, were so big that they had to be loaded in 2 parts. Like first you had the shell itself and then the propellant. This would be sent, you know, the thing that sent the shells ahead. So, little fun fact, it resulted in the ISU having a very slow rate of fire. IS-2, by the way, suffered from the same issue. That's also had a low rate of fire. Oof, almost like the full squad there. Price then has a bit more punch now with the ISU out in the field. The question is, can it turn things around sufficiently with the lead Dave has? Although Price found himself punished. Got the looks moving about there. Didn't have first strike bonus though. That's actually interesting. Well, looks like he lost it. Needs to open up there. There you go, direct hit from the ISU, almost takes out, but there you go, got the King Tiger enough for the ISU. The ISU needs to fall back, needs supported, but most of the troops, because it keeps blowing up, they get suppressed by the MD-34. Troops taking loss, they've got a pimp squad, they're left on its own as the punch for the end. The Sturm Pioneers converge on them, and Dave continue to push up for the centre there, as Price's forces are slowly scattered. Dave could actually go for a Panzer IV now to support his King Tiger and infantry here versus Price, which I think would be a pretty good idea. Price and Nemo is flooding so much munition. I mean, he's really just being forced to pay the price here for not taking. Nice hit there though from the ISU on the King Tiger. Casting this to the MG-34 out in the open. They should have a good chance of wiping it. If not, the ISU should help assist. There you go. King Tiger here is the King ISU tries to move against the MG-34. And ISU turns about there. We've got troops trying to engage here, but getting suppressed by the MG-34. Very good work there by Dave supporting his King Tiger with a heavy machine gun team. Gas from the meanwhile now suppressed ISU targets for the King Tiger. Sturm Pioneers moving up here in the centre. The MG-34's finally overcome by Price's sheer numbers, and the ISU in this case almost murdered some of his own. Let's go there for Price. Also noting he still has access to a bombing strike here from the IL-2 Sturmovik. Utilised the right place, could perhaps even deliver a winning strike against Dave. Got the look setting out. Back to high explosive shelter for the ISU, by the way. Guys from there getting blasted at the looks. Close to veteran 5 and 30 kills in there. Guys, you falling back. King Tiger goes for it again. Still no takeoff for price. We got Guardsmen dropping weapons. Punch was launching right up. We got breakthrough tactics. Dave's launches a breakthrough assault here to crush the Russians. He's going for a Panther. He's going for the Panzerkampfwagen 5 to support the King Tiger. Price has been out there getting obliterated by the King Tiger. Quick grenade against the Steel Pioneers. Almost goes off. And there you go. Direct hit on the King Tiger from the ISU. Taking it to Veterans 1. Shot bounces. Mark vehicle, and there you go. King Tiger down to half health. You can see Dave just immediately blitzes it backwards as he pulls in more infantry to cover up the front here. And waits for the Panzer. The Panther. Machine gun opening up the ISU. They bold maneuver. We got Volksgrenadiers to flank with the Panther first. He's trying to get that King Tiger. Pretty risky stuff here. He really wants that King Tiger and he's willing to risk it all. He's willing to risk it all. Panther though arrives in the nick of time, and there you go. The ISU is now veteran 2, by the way. But Panther or Hitman anti-tank rifle getting flanked. Got a bombing strike going in there. Main gun is out. Oh no. Yet. From that, the ISU goes down. King Tiger survives with a tiny sliver of health here. And the looks as veteran 5 there with 30 kills for the fatherland. Price's guards block advantage against Dave. Ruthlessly advancing. Not caring about the casualties, and straight into mine, killing several guardsmen. Forcing at least one guard squad there to retreat. Pimp my machine in there. Steel Pioneers and Repair Pioneers, all hard at work than the King Tiger. All hard at work. Panther firing away. Luke's hanging back, not joining in the fun. Dave, Price's battle forgot about this victory point, also about the DP light machine gun. His block tactics are not allowing for, shall we say, more nuanced map control here. 24 points left. Looks like he's finally realised he needs to grab the victory point there. And I'm guessing he's just going to try and call in another ISU, but the question is, can he last for as long as Dave launches another fateful assault for the Wehrmacht? And there you go, double infantry force soaring through the penal troops and the guardsmen. And the King Tiger moving up. Gets the penal trooper squad, the bleeding Price now with only 4 guard squads. Looks quickly taking heavy damage there from Price, and there you go, guard squad annihilated by the King Tiger. No survivors. And there you go, with that, Price surrenders. A loss for the Soviet Union, a victory for the German army. A unusual fight, and just heavy guard spam from Price there with just straight play into the ISU. I think had he checked up, gone for some more armor, maybe not gone for that sniper shot, I think he would have done a lot better here versus Dave, but that combined with a bit of blobbing, I think just ultimately gave Dave here the long-term, shot at victory, because even if Price made some smaller victories, he just was able to maintain it due to the heavy losses, but also because there's nothing to follow up with in the longer term, whereas if Dave pushed for armor, he just sort of had the natural advantage, particularly with the double luxes, which was pretty damn aggressive and could have been countered with an Issue 6 or some T-70 something else. So overall, well played there by Dave. Differently played here by Price for sure, but it wasn't in this case quite successful. Again, I think also a large part of it was just that early scout car distraction and abandonment, which Dave was able to cure, giving a bit of an edge, and I think also just slowing down Price a bit there mentally. So I mean that also played a role there, and probably gave David a bit of an edge as well there. But he was also able to play on with that edge, so good for him. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did want to subscribe, tell friends, share it with everyone. If not, send a new plan and feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dean saying cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.